So even though Chelsea may not be your number one draft pick, may not break all the records and have the title over 14 or 15 times, she still has an amazing future because of her charisma and her talent. Now, getting a future in this business is not easy.
WWE producers said some like less than flattering things about you, and then about, I guess, what was it that he was saying? I guess that you're just there to help the other wrestlers or something along those lines. And what was it like watching that back?
This is tea, ladies, because I have not done media since this came out, and this really ruffled some feathers. So one of the head producers of WWE, his name is Michael Hayes. He works very closely with our boss, Triple H, and he basically on Unreal said, you know, Chelsea makes the most out of her time, so we don't need to give her 30 minutes. We give her 30 seconds and she does the same work, which is great because she's not meant to be here for 30 minutes. She's not meant to be the top girl. She's meant to elevate all those girls to be in that top position, to be a main eventer, which, you know, it's crazy because I'm a self-aware human being, so I know my kind of like place on the totem pole in this fake hierarchy that is wrestling. But to actually hear that there was a ceiling put on me, it's different. Like, yeah, you can't help but be pissed off and a little upset and just aggravated at the fact that you thought that there was maybe a chance that there wasn't that ceiling, that maybe it was all in your head, and then it was confirmed, and it wasn't confirmed to me. It was confirmed on national television.
In any role, in any story, and that story all of a sudden becomes elevated because Chelsea is in it. The fact that Chelsea is able to elevate everybody else around her, and I think that she sometimes feels like, oh, but I want to be it. It's like, Chelsea, you are it. You give her 30 seconds, and she will get more out of that 30 seconds than somebody will with a 30-minute match.
The opportunity to switch the title back, and Chelsea wins the title back, it might not be a bad thing.
So I guess my question would just be, if you flip it back to Chelsea, who should work with?
Chelsea, she's got something. There's something to her.
She does, but my point is, if you put the U.S. title on her, I'm not saying we lost faith in Chelsea.
Yeah.
Put the U.S. title on her, and she works with, I mean, the baby faces that she has to work with are the same ones she already went through. Zelina Vega, Michin, B-Fab, and anybody that's above that, then she's got to lose to. Alexa Bliss, Jade Cargill, Tiffany Stratton, right? The flip of that is, okay, so play it out. Put it on Chelsea. And she works with...
Got the same girls.
Yeah,
I understand. I don't know. I don't disagree. I know I sound like I do, but
So in those booking meetings, sometimes in your desire to get a pitch approved and keep pitching, the creative team may not see the bigger picture. And that's why he's in the position he is, because he sees down the road. Okay, that's a great idea. What do we do after that?
The last thing you want to do is move a character into a place that is unacceptable to the audience, and then that hurts the top people in that role, and it hurts the middle person in that role, and nobody gets over.
Chelsea is so entertaining, but she is not built for, nor should she be, in a Charlotte Flair role or Tiffany Stratton. Because Chelsea's job is to help make those people.
Now, what make these comments brutal and saddening is because they just signed Chelsea Green just earlier or late last year. They signed her to a 5-year deal, a 5-year contract, and it kind of exposes WWE's mindset when it comes to pushing new talent. WWE is caught between a rock and a hard place right now, especially with the women's division. We see this with the men. But now it's starting to spill over to the women's division, and it's exposing WWE cannot let go of these older talents. And we see this with the men. WWE is aging out right now. We losing AJ, we done lost John Cena, CM Punk is a matter of time, and Roman Reigns still has not signed a contract. And those are all guys that have been around for about 10, 12, 15 years, some even 20. When are we gonna start to age those guys out and promote our younger talent? So we're signing the young talent to keep the young talent away from other promotions that will use them. That's what this exposed. Now, when it comes to Chelsea Green and the work she have put in, this girl has been around the world. She wrestled for Stardom, TNA, Lucha Underground, several other promotions. She had a match with Penta, and we marveled over Penta in the Unreal season. She had a match with Penta, went toe-to-toe with Penta, and it was a good match, a damn good match. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Chelsea Green because I understand how WWE do things. Chelsea is the premier star. She fits the WWE program to the T. But when it comes to using her and pushing her, we want to use her to put over older women who have all of the accomplishments already. Now, in the Unreal episode, he said something about her not being on Charlotte level. Yes, when it comes to accolades, remember, this is scripted television. It's not who's the better athlete. It's not about who's the better athlete. This is scripted television, the power of the pen.
I'll give you the story from where it all started. My name is Mike Bell. I'm from New Zealand.
So for you to say she's not on a Charlotte level when you guys control placing her on the Charlotte level, you guys control that is hypocrisy right there. That's total hypocrisy. The only knock on Chelsea Green, and the only thing he could have said that would have been acceptable, is she's injury prone. Chelsea Green is injury prone, guys. This is the girl who used to work for WWE, and they were gonna push her. Every time they go push this girl, she get a little minor injury, a wrist injury. We seen in the match with her and Selena Vega, she got a nose. She broke her nose. So if that's why they're scared to take a risk, then say that. Y'all filming this Unreal thing, so be real, right? That's how I know that this Unreal seasons, these Unreal videos is just as scripted as their SmackDowns, Monday Night Raws, guys. Michael Hayes made himself look and sound like a fool while exposing WWE for bad booking. Chelsea is over. This girl is a over superstar, guys. And we continue to bring in younger talent and do nothing with them but job them out with the older women. Look at Maxine Dupree, for example. We put in all this work just to have her lose to Becky Lynch. So I'm guessing y'all look at Maxine Dupree in the same light that y'all look at Chelsea Green. Y'all figure these girls are young. They'll be here. They'll be around. They're not going nowhere. So we could just misuse them for the time being. When you have these young stars who is over right now, when you have them keep losing, fans lose faith in these talents. And when the fan lose faith in these talents, that's when you're going to look at the talent as if they can't get over. You're going to forget that the fans had these talents over. Now, the women's division over there on SmackDown is depleted. I didn't see nothing wrong with taking the title off of Chelsea, the U.S. title off of Chelsea, and then placing Chelsea in the Women's World's Heavyweight Championship, Women's WWE Championship picture. It's time for Chelsea to step up, to move up. She already proved that she can make all of them girls that y'all script to be better than her better. She make all of them girls look good. Where is her reward? Where is her reward? So now you expose the fact that you give your United States Championship to the ass kissers, to the people that do the dirty work for you. So every now and then you'll throw them a little title. I didn't understand why we put the strap on Selena Vega when she had nobody to battle either. We took way too long to call up the girls from NXT. And then when we called the girls up from NXT, we immediately put the women's world title on Stephanie Valkyrie. And then we go and give Julia the United States Championship. It didn't make no booking sense. It did not make sense. Man, and I'm going to tell y'all this, and I know a lot of y'all might not like this, but y'all didn't even think of this. And you know, I don't lust over these female wrestlers. I watch them to see if they really can wrestle, or I just don't look. I go use the bathroom. But Chelsea Green is way better than Stephanie Valkyrie. So why y'all don't use Stephanie Valkyrie to make the other girls look good? Because Chelsea is more over than Stephanie. She get a bigger pop than Stephanie. Stephanie is not even in her right position. She looks like a heel. She looks and have all of the makings of a heel, but y'all sit there and send her out there like if we endure this woman. If it wasn't for that devil's kiss and them cheeks, nobody would care for this woman, Stephanie Valkyrie. Eric Bischoff spoke on this topic too. And the way he explained it was a little bit better than what Michael Hayes explained. But to me, it's still full of shit.
Come to Michael's defense. And again, you know, context is king. I think we coined that here. I've got a t-shirt to prove it. Chelsea may not be ready for that spot yet. You know, the only thing worse than not pushing someone when they think they're ready is pushing them before they really are, even if they think they are. Because that's when people get hurt. That's when people expose themselves a little bit, and expose in the sense of, you know, not really quite being there. You know, you get that spotlight and it's really easy to start finding flaws. And if I'm Chelsea and I heard those comments, I'd be excited. If my job is to get people ready, I'm going to get really good at that job, because guess what? Eventually somebody's going to be doing that for me. That's part of the business. It's part of the evolution of being a great talent. Sometimes it's better for other people to put you over than it is to put yourself over, even though wrestlers believe, oh, you got to get yourself over. That's what you're taught, right? Got to get yourself over. But the real art is getting the audience to put you over first. And in a way, that's what WWE does, I think, by the way they hold back people. And maybe Chelsea's in that same role. Maybe she's not quite ready yet to be in that Charlotte position. But she will be, and she can be, because they think enough of her and her abilities to help others. So, I don't know. I think it's a compliment, but I have a weird outlook.
Nah, you don't have a weird outlook. You just got an old brain. And this is exactly why you don't have a wrestling company anymore, because you were never very creative yourself. All right? But guys, I done did enough talking. I love to hear what you guys got to say. How do you feel about the comments made about Chelsea Green? And how would you book Chelsea Green? Do you even like Chelsea Green? Am I just stuck on Chelsea Green? Am I overrating her? Let's take it to the comment sections. Like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to go vote for the tournament. We in the second round now, guys. I'll see you later.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there.